Something I've realized about myself that I'm not proud of is when life gets hard, I pray more, but when life gets easy, I pray less. When I'm struggling, confused, anxious, or hurting, I have this magical escape. I can just run to God, I can pray to Him, and most of the time it does make me feel better. But when things are going well, when my life feels stable, when I have what I want, my prayer life often starts to fade. It feels like I don't even have a need for God anymore once my life is good. And this raises such a difficult question. Do I love God or do I love just needing Him and having that escape and that relief that I find in Him? Because if I'm only running to God when life falls apart, then maybe what I'm really seeing isn't God, it's relief. The truth is that suffering has a way of reminding me that I'm not in control. That God allows these things to happen to force and transform a better version of me, to change my heart. When life gets difficult, I quickly realize how limited I am. I realize I need guidance, I need strength, I need wisdom, and I need help. And that dependence pushes me towards God. But success can have the opposite effect. Comfort can create the illusion that I'm doing fine on my own, not because I stop believing in God, but because I stop feeling my need for Him. That's why one of the greatest dangers in the Christian life isn't always suffering, sometimes it's comfort. Deuteronomy chapter 8, verse 11 through 14 contains a warning to God's people before they entered a land of abundance. Take care, lest you forget the Lord your God, not when they were struggling, but when they were prospering. Because God knew that full stomachs and easy lives can sometimes make us forget the one who provided them. It's so incredibly easy just to relax and take things easy when everything's going well. When God blesses you, when you're in an easy time in your life, you don't really feel the need to pray for certain things. You don't have these desires, like everything is just going your way. But when life gets hard, I truly believe that I need God. The challenge is believing I need Him just as much as when life is good. Because the truth is, I do. I need God on my best day just as much as I need Him on my worst. The hardships I face in my life are just such a reminder that I need God. But the comfort I face in my life just turns me away from Him. Maybe the goal is to develop a relationship with Him that isn't dependent on my circumstances. To seek Him when I'm hurting, to seek Him when I'm thriving, to seek Him when I'm desperate, to seek Him when everything is going well. Because God isn't just the God of my problems, He's the God of my entire life. And that includes the good and the bad. And that's so easy to just lose sight of and forget. And that's something I constantly have to remind myself. And maybe real spiritual maturity is learning to pursue God not only when I need something from Him, but because I genuinely want Him and I want that relationship with Him. And that's super, super hard because we live in such a transactional world. And I do this all the time. But a lot of times when I'm praying to God, it's just for things that I want or things that I want Him to take away. And I'm not actually praying because I love God. I'm praying for a transaction. I want something out of it. And a question I've had to ask myself lately is if God gave me everything I wanted, would I still spend time with Him? Would I still pray? Would I still have the desire for His love? Would I want that relationship with Him? And that's such a hard question because I kind of know the truth. I know it would slip away. I know my desire for Him would go away. And that's a sad thing that I have to face. But it reveals more about my heart than I want to admit. A powerful closing line I'll leave you guys with is hard times often bring me closer to God. The challenge is staying close when I no longer need Him to fix anything. I appreciate you guys listening. I hope you all have a good day, and I hope you grow close in your faith.